Shooting Sports and Wildlife and ATV project. I'm here to talk to you about the basics on ATV safety. And the first thing you should have is a long sleeve shirt or sweatshirt and then some pants to protect your legs. And then you should have a pair of high boots. It could be cowboy boots, mud boots, or snow boots, whatever you have. And then a good pair of protective gloves, a good helmet that is DOT approved, and a pair of goggles if that's what you prefer. Put on a helmet and latch it. The way you tighten it is you take the cord, you bring it through both loops till it's just about here, and you can fit 2 fingers like this in between it. Then you take your cord, you bring it through the first loop, pull it in, pull down, and it's tightened. So now you're good to go. And the basic way to tell if your ATV fits you is you should have a nice line like this, the way you sit on the seat between your legs, and you can easily reach your pedal, your brake pedal, so you can easily stop. There should be no struggle for you to be able to reach the throttle, and then you should easily be able to pull in the brake. And when you stand up, there should be about 3 inches between your pants and the seat. And you should be able to steer it without it being on. Most newer ATVs will have power steering, but to really know that you fit it, you should be able to steer it without the power on. You're usually going to have about 5 gears. You're going to have low gear range, or if you're climbing up a hill, you're going to have a high gear range, which is for maybe just riding around on trails. Neutral, you would in neutral be able to just rev the engine and not go forward. Reverse for backing up, and park. Whenever you have your ATV off, you should always have it in park whenever you're not riding it. For the basic controls, you have the starter. This is what will start it. You have your lights. There's usually an off, a low beam, and a high beam. The kill switch, so when you're riding, if you get in an emergency, you tap that and your ATV will turn off. You have this is, you push this in, it'll help you go faster. When you back up, you won't need that. And then you'll have this. If all else fails, pull this, you won't go anywhere. And then some ATVs will have a winch. This is what this button controls. It's the winch. So if you need to pull someone out of something, or you need to pull yourself out of a situation, here's your winch. Whenever you're using a winch, you should never step over the winch. That's a tripping hazard. You always go around the ATV. For the basic parts of an ATV, you have your front and rear racks. Not all ATVs have them, but this is a utility ATV, so it has one. You have a bar here, pulling to load it on a trailer if you don't want to start it. You have your muffler right here. When you ride, you need to make sure that this is below the sound code. You have to check your local laws on that. Muffler, this is what keeps it quiet and not being too loud. This is a box right here to store stuff in. Not all ATVs will have that, but this one does. You have a hitch here for pulling around trailers. These are your tires, these are what helps you go. That's pretty basic. This usually is your rear brake on a 4-wheeler. This is what will control your rear wheels and how it stops. It's a lot safer to use your rear brake than it is your front brake, because if you're going too fast and you pull your front brake, you're going to go forward, and sometimes if you're going fast enough, your rear wheels will come off the ground, and that's not good. You don't want that. This is your gas tank. Sometimes they'll be here, sometimes they'll be here, sometimes they'll be here. All depends on what brand ATV you have. This is your dipstick for checking the oil, for when you need to check oil or put more in. These are your front tires, and this is the brake that controls them. So obviously when you're going fast, you don't want to use this brake to stop, because it'll make you shoot forward, and sometimes you can go over the handlebars and get ran over. You don't want that. And then you can also engage this as an extra form of a parking brake if you're sitting on a hill or something. The positions of riding on an ATV, you have sitting. This is the most comfortable position. Standing, this is for going on uneven rocky terrain. If you're going up a hill, then you're going to want to lean forward so that you don't tip back and bring the ATV over yourself. And it's the same when going down a hill. When going down a hill, you're going to want to lean back to keep the ATV from rolling over yourself. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over is our hand signals. The first one is stop. It's just a simple hand in the air. It's pretty much the universal sign for stop. Next we have slow down. If you have buddies riding behind you and you're coming up on a stop or there's ongoing people, you're going to want to do this. Tell them to slow down. Next we have left turn. Simple hand out. That's all you got to do, just to tell the people behind you or the oncoming people that you're going to turn left. We have right turn. That's your hand in the air. Make sure that you remember that stop is straight up. Right turn is your arm going out with a 90-degree angle up. This will tell people that you're going to turn right. Next we have traffic ahead. You're just going to kind of tap your helmet a little bit to tell the people behind you that there's traffic coming at you. We have traffic behind. If you're riding towards someone, first you're going to want to tell the people behind you there's traffic coming, and then you're going to want to tell the people coming at you, hey, I have people behind me, it's not just me. We have last in group. So if there's someone coming at you, you went through your whole group and you're in the back, you're just going to want to hold up your fist like this to tell the person coming at you that you're the last one and they can continue their ride. I got my ATV certification through the Sherburne County 4-H Shooting Sports Wildlife and ATV program. You can do this too by going to the Sherburne County 4-H newsletter and watching for the fall ATV safety training. Thank you for watching.